Welcome to this episode of the JDM TRD channel. As promised for a long time, here's a short introductory video about Nick's TA22 Celica project. He bought this a while ago actually. He hasn't been working on it very quickly. This is a TA22, a 1974 Celica, and it's needed a lot of work. He's been stripping all the paint off it and sanding it and fixing it up. Actually, he has done a bit of work since I've seen it last. This was all rusting out, starting to rust again. It had surface rust. It looks like he's been sanding it back. It's fresh sand. It's got the sandpaper there. Look how smooth he's gotten this at the top here, on this side. That was very bumpy. As you can see the difference between the other side that he's been doing. Yeah. So he's been working on it slowly. He's been stripping the paint back, and he's redoing the paint. He's been getting rid of all the rust because it had a lot of rust in it, you see. So we had to rebuild it all. He's been bogging up where all the rust was. Like here's some quarter panels he's taken off, the front quarter panels. So yes, TA22. Beautiful, original, first model Celica. Obviously, it's all ripped apart on the inside. There's a lot of junk in here. There's scattering of parts from the ST162 all over the place as well. His other project. But yeah, I want to keep that as a separate video, actually. So yeah, we probably should have been filming more videos than this. I should have done a video when I first got it. I just didn't think about it because I didn't have a car channel back then. So yeah, it's got the original engine in it. It works. We gave it a service. He's driven it around. He had a permit for it and we were driving it around. So yeah, you can see the original, sort of the difference between what he's done recently and what he hasn't. Yeah. TA22. It'll be really good when the car's back together. It used to be green, so who knows what colour he'll end up painting it. He said probably green because it's a cheap colour. It's just matte green, sort of thing. Yeah, this is Nick's garage. Nick from Spoiler Car, the old channel that we lost access to. Yep, so stay tuned for more videos about this TA22. I'll include a photo slideshow of the original photos of what it looked like. I did take photos of when we first bought this car. He got it for $1,600 from a wreckers who had the foresight not to wreck it and to advertise it on Gumtree. And he went and bought it the same day that it was advertised and other people were coming to buy it. It was going to be sold immediately. So yeah. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed watching this video from the TRD, JDM, TDR, D enthusiasts, JDM, hashtag JDM life, bro. Please stay tuned for more. Subscribe for more. Peace! In this video from the JDM TRD channel, we're going to look at this TA22. Actually, this is probably going to be spliced into other videos I've already done about the car. Yep. So this is project's TA22's project update. So since last time I filmed this last bit of footage that I made for this, what we have done is sanded all the roof here and this part here, and we've also done a bit of extra spraying as well. We sprayed more of the undercoat primer, anti-rust stuff on it, and we've also sanded it back more. So we've put in some putty on the spot here. It still needs a bit more work. Been doing a lot of sanding. We've got an electric sander. There's still spots we haven't done, like this spot. We haven't done this spot at all. And he put some putty on here, so it was a bit rough. needs to be smoothed out. A lot of sanding is required here. It looks like dog's breakfast still. And if you can see how it's a bit rough. I don't think the camera's getting that in focus. And there was a spot there that we puttied up and I've been sanding as well that needs more work. And down here we haven't even done these big chunky parts that need sanding. There's a big bit of bog here that needs filling. So probably a lot of holes underneath the car that need to be filled up. Bog and all kinds of things that aren't great yet. This is what it's looking like on the interior. Alright, so I'll get back to it and then I'll do more progress video updates as we get little stages of it done. At least the boot is in pretty good condition, which is good, and the rear half is in good condition. He's still got all the bits, they're all over the place. Bonnet's over there at the moment. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a door right here. So yeah, it needs to be put back together as well. Alright, thanks for watching this update on the TA22. Alright, another update project. TA22 Celica 1974 Celica. Since the last one I have given it a quick coat. That's right, it was me. I gave it a quick coat of undercoat. Not sort of even everywhere, as you can see right there. But the idea is that, like, because the whole car's being resurfaced, we have to keep giving it primer filler coats, sanding it back, primer filler coat, keep doing that process over and over until we get the body perfectly smooth and looking in mint condition. And as you can see from all these little scratches and bumps all over the roof and stuff, there's still a long way to go on getting it all 100% like a new car. There's a lot of work needed on these panels. So this is a massive project. It's going to take a long time. But I thought I would update you. I'm about to do some more work on it. We're about to give it another big sand. We're going to use the electric sanders and give it another big sand down on all the spots where it's rough and stuff. Just open the door, get some more light in here. And yeah. TA22 progress report. Trying to remove rust, fix all imperfections and restore this body to looking like it's brand new condition, mint condition, 100% perfect. Should have no little dents or imperfections. And at the moment it has a lot of dents and imperfections. So I'm not sure that my camera is picking them all up. I'm trying to get them on camera. But yeah, there's a lot of imperfections on this car. Millions of imperfections. Okay. This was all rusted out. Now we've puttied it and primed it, and now we're going to
sand it back, Tim. Don't press on it, just... You're fat, let me do it, you're fat. Yeah,
I was reshaping it here because you have...
No, let me do it. You're terrible at it. You're so bad at it. Give it to me, yeah.
I'm getting the edges.
I'm getting that shape. Feel how smooth that is. This guy thinks he's the expert. He'll probably do it worse than me. So now it needs a clean paint.
So that was all
I mean,
fiberglass
more-
filled. Oh,
more-
fiberglass all that.
Is there more spots where you got to fix putty?
Yeah, I probably need another coat. That bit needs.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't even. Yeah.
That's really rough right there. There's a hole.
Get your knee off it. You're putting your knee into a panel.
I wasn't leaning on it with...
Anyway, you just fucking. Okay. That's not
we
even.
need to rust proof this.
Let's do this. That's gotta be. That needs a wire brush.
We need to wire brush it and get all the rust off it, and then
I'm just saying, do this.
anti-rust it. So we're going to spray now here. This is some rust converter. From Repco.
Yep.
Show the can to the camera.
Rust converter. That'll go real black.
And then after that we'll do this one. And then we'll do the primer.
Rust inhibitor, then primer.
And maybe some more putty if it needs it.
And the other, yeah, it needs heaps more.
And we need to do more inside as well as the inside. And there's obviously some body smoothing and shaping to happen as well. Yeah, but otherwise it's actually a pretty good condition panel.
Don't press it, you'll bend them out of shape.
I was trying to hold it for you because it moves around.
Just got the wire brush to your skin, we'll get it all right.
Got to get the rough barnacles off. That's what it's about. Yeah, that bit of rust should just be removed. Twist it off. Barnacle. Look here, you need a lot more work here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's try and get it.
The other job tastes better.
It's good.
Are you grabbing the other bit? Oh. The disc brush.
Grill attachment.
Meanwhile, you can watch some ducks. These ducks like Toyotas. You should plant some veggies. Oh, is that your little veggie garden patch there? Well, the thing about plants and gardens, and especially veggie gardens above all else, is they require constant maintenance. It's a full-time hobby. So although you might be able to get some free veggies and fruit, your time that you've spent to get that is a lot. You need to spend at least an hour a day picking weeds and fertilizing. You need to get the all the ducks' poo.
Barks and everything.
So more powerful drill we're on now.
And that's on slow.
Different drill bit, bigger drill bit than the last one. The last one's over there. We're up here. What's wrong, man?
I'm gonna get back to going.
It's off. It's off, Nick. I did it. You don't need anything. It's done.
No.
It takes about 10 bends. You need to go like straight down onto that.
Don't press on it.
Yeah. Face it downwards. Do you want me to put it on back on the wood?
No, this is glass is nice and soft. Good.
Yeah. The fact that those holes are forming, that's a good thing, because you don't want full bits of rust. Anywhere where the rust is going right through, we have to turn into a hole. Otherwise the rust will come back, you know? Yeah. Gotta get rid of that cancer.
Careful, it fucks it.
Put it back down. Yeah, you gotta get around the edges.
When it goes like, when it grabs it, pulls it, the metal fucks it.
Antenna plug holes. Had 2 of them.
holding it for you.
Well, that corner needs a lot of work.
So a lot of fresh stuff to do there. Is that a bit of rubber or something on still?
Fuck.
What about all this?
Yeah, I know, I gotta get it off.
Barnacles. What is that, like fiberglass something or other?
It's that heat. It's like almost. It's got like a crossroads sort of rubber. Tires used to be made from. Isn't that like bias ply?
It's weird.
Yeah, it's bias ply rubber. They used to make tyres out of for radios.
Your plants are in the way. Grass, something.
Lawnmower.
Yeah. I reckon you need to go harder here. Like, I don't know, can you go harder? Or should we sand it? It still looks rusty.
Yeah, I know. There's only so much rust you can take off. I reckon...
So, do we need to go that with the high grit sand machine? And what about that? Yeah, I was thinking, could you just peel that bit off?
Yeah.
Twist, break. Back forward, it's gone. Bit of rusty metal. What about here? It's still barnacly around here.
I want to take these off.
He doesn't like how I can figure things out when he can't.
Don't. I said don't. Close.
I think you have to open it.
The ties will look much better. I don't want to break it.
I think it's hooking from the bottom.
You bastard.
Oh well.
Did that hit your camera?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know, somewhere. It's okay. It's a Canon.
Mm-hmm.
Can on a Canon you can do. Did you know Canon is Japanese? Yeah. Oh, what's that?
Chop it off.
Get all the grass out of it. Well, that side's all done. What I need to do next, actually, is sand the inside next. Turn it over. Put it over these planks.
I reckon rust converter.
Yeah.
Mate, I didn't
Give
do
it a
that
brush.
anymore. I didn't do that. What?
A brush. Give it a brush.
Oh,
Give it a brush. Give it a brush.
you do it.
Gotta get rid of all this. Look there.
if you're going to spray something, you got to make sure it doesn't have dust or dirt all over it. But no, it doesn't need a spray yet. I've got to give this part a sand because it still looks like rust. If it looks like rust, look, I'm just going to turn it over there so you can see what I'm doing.
I'm filming.
Brown rust. We must get rid of brown rust. Hard to get it in there because it's bigger than the spot. I'm into that corner, I can't get there. What are you filming? You're supposed to be filming that. You better not have been filming other stuff. Is that a rust particle? Stop it! We only need to be filming the work, not...
You're a rust barnacle.
Alright, it's your turn. No, you sand it.
No, I'm going to rust converter.
No, you got to give it a sand. Here you go. Do that for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And the more rust you get off, the better. Don't get these corners very rusty. You want to get rid of the brown rust, man.
You are brown rust.
What about that? Is that from an 80s Celica?
That's off Skyline.
Skyline. Does that need work?
That's the Rio bar. It's completely cut up in pieces because it's modified fucking. Because it's got a trial front bar and it has the original one. That's what happens when you try to modify things. Don't modify. Keep it original. I think we need to go to Super Cheap Auto.
And buy more of those.
Ruskin, what's the time?
Is that SCA brand?
What is the time?
I don't know. It's late. 4:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, we've got enough time. Alright. Gotta go.
What, is that can empty?
Yeah.
Did you do all this metal bit?
I need more.
Funny how it makes the rust stand out more.
For a good reason. It's turning it into metal or whatever the fuck it's turning it into. I think we need more rust converter.
Inhibitor?
What'd you say?